Right, I was share bio Adom TV. When I'm saying me that do near tenacity, Nnawotwe Yi Jumedi any day Broadway. I'm watching and more kwaba. Had I see the brace of the way feed atoa. But in the Persia Sempa. Good morning. And Yabesha and Samahodua Akoso. The teach you a galamsey. Visit and now the Ashanti Regional Minister, Honorable Simon Osei Mensah, and in the Lands and Natural Resources Minister, Honorable Samuel Abujinapo, Amumbu Amunketim Eko, 24829 Senana. Galamsey kono aye national dialogue no ye de aba wo hiem de besre cells wo de wa no betum bi de na otumfo e kan ye be kan wasem ye fi wa aye nua journalist with City FM club code on also kwan a national security for edene faso ye be kan wasem ansana Galamsey okono so machines equipment ahodo a ye hyehye no e bi sinya ne kwan so de na also work na wo twedwumadi e na wo hye aha e Adom TV you try on Brian by the Fiasia. I was some amena was so trying one but see us in watching with video to our Adom TV. Now what you do any day, bro? Medini Kwasiasempa before the break. The catch us Yabeshe the 2482 Kafa Galamsey Sano. But I'm introducing my guest. Eddie Kai from the camp of the NDCA, a deputy Bruno Regional Communication Officer, MINDC Amanyo Kono, Eric Kwame Ejay, Emara Kwaba. Eric Bibi Abokode.
Major Zuminia.
And nobody else. Turn to media, young come was them.
Maybe I may fire a UBS. I was a young could be mammy. Now, Umpo,
Yamatias, your crib, the crack,
and never tell.
I was saying the Ababijana MPP name, Honorable Henry Kokofu, on the CU Environmental Protection Agency. Obeba fi and Komachichi and Onyabe Dua, Memandi and Nnawotwe. But Eric, origin design.
Yami Adom, yeah. Kakra, and ya better sad. On the Abayin Batina Kunya, so I come feeling. Yeah. The Bia dear champ blame game, yeah. Over Palm Mobra, also Nana and your Japadi. And no been a Kufuado Abayin Yetregana. Because me come in region and there's nothing new. Yeah, enye, especially in my district.
A year of rose in a Biancamo.
Separate two name. First one, no more declare no a year of potholes patching, no more patchy potholes.
Our origin.
And I mean, to me, 1 year can't even what patch it. Because every year of rules now, I declare the year of rules, no the same rules, no as I declare now. Into Kusi and Kusi Koda. Okome district, the whole Bono region, that is the only district capital. Yene asphalt, Sampa to be precise, German notes. Somewhere 2016, now you do stage B, and I buy no society. Ureku buy a contractor BJ Jumayeno, and the whole be seen there. Say, Nano and I quack to a banner, Nana a canonia dada, and no sign topic as free in crime, no the cobo for Mosampa. Sada crown suit, one man and anum chinny from Madinam has a over Bogam Yaya, be seen there. No contractor. I was a Debbie American. Ureku for Dwabai, a Kalabuli for Abai. Kalabuli.
Just saying.
Azan scammers. You see, the way I'm your mano. If you don't know them, you always trust them. But the only mama back was them so one and any UP for now. Oh, okay, UP for back was them. Omon and Anum, you Mudin as an ABMP. Omon near Menina, Omon your man on a Fenny pound. And I did be any within their circle, saying, Papa. So if you go to my district, you're quite to say Secretariat to Circle Road. One say Jamai North, Yene Time District, a share boundary, and Yene Jamai South, and at the other end, and so Yene Ivory Coast. A quite near your Time District now, you suspended, you know. And there, man can say, me say, you were some of the route, your Kadanefao. Can't mean for because near young Wejuma. Yeah, over 12 bridges. So, into the way our contractors in the back one man says, "Uja to one and soon to an erosion." I started dipping. So be seen there. I find out. So, media any man kui, a woman I'm in Pesuas, a be Okomi area, a Juma Nipado do a cashew, a Jumaya. A woman saying I bind it, but I bind be our Obetina Kunyaswa. When she said, Papa no, a Boama in Fudia Crano, a movie in order. And I carry somewhere 2015. Yeah, we were born to a bar, Miami crew, Sumani crew, and obeka kire me fada odene ho doctor from Obrempon me mfa kwenye so na ye ne birthday.
Oh, okay.
Nti oman hina wo Suma traditional area. Nana me ma wa fin shapa na me san so ma wa wodapa. Me no kasa si South Africa we ni Ghana. And I kasa no so South Africa him pon bi so your birthday party amana na jono. Nti oni me ye video call na me ne wa hina na so bi nkom. Nti me ma na wodapa. Na ma san so asere se Yankopon ka no ho. Na adom na ode amana ama ye petem hotu mpon na nkosoro. Nti de America ne se sa cash ne nyamanya magina na na adoko shebo. Say ono obetena konya so a obema ya to cash with say de to koko. Nti in 2017 and o call wenchi e call launch cash development plan. So we thought say na nhihye pa bi gu akwan mu a ye de ba. Besi ne cash wa asa 2016 near to 1 kilo 7 Ghana cedis and 22 cedis 50 pesos. Achimu be 3. So why? And the promise is now the mine. Because last time I'm better in America, many on our boy pay. And I'll catch them so tree crop and shit and I pass it acting on my baby. But why am ra? Let implement the policies. Won't mean tenacity for national I say and then we create as we did them. That is how things are going now. Oh, sana me because I buy better on the first 3 years or to cook for Ghana cedis. Ye ba beto aba na na e 100 and something count. Koko kwani na na man fertilizer free na na e ton de man. Koko kwani kro na no spray na for the petrol can drone who spray na petrol yatum. Koko kwani kro na okwa akoto eduro na ofuka by next week asentu ade ebo be kosoro. Nti akuafo no the way they are suffering and no by na so nyese woton ayeto ye nto. Nto su be bra pro agric minister ba bonten ase planting for food and job eduane abu. Minim sa abando of food. Those are the issues. Because many workers is here. There were some areas aduane board. You know.
That is
Kosunyani is here. Can also the enke ka brown half for when na the body across here go so near the account. But na enough. Sika no so ni ho. Enti e best president Akufo-Addo say onye me ho hen high kakra because asempa ohwe taxes are yaso abegu yeso. COVID the buy minimum 1 media house in Accra. During COVID, heat in the buy, you lay workers more than 2780. Such a media house, no, I feel no revive it. What I say? Now, what's in a fatwa, hold the way increasing VAT, or the baller tax, a lot of things. What's that? And you're my thing. And easy. Now, me wo kaya ye ni Adom for be. Ajara, me channel baby will be. I see me Musa President Akufo-Addo say, kaya ye for hostel no share bono. Baby, I was in one channel of a quarter now.
I think that's
so I say was about 2016.
Na eco budget in 2020.
Almost see
site and I'm sure will blush.
Aban we dear.
I was just see now joining and Nnawotwe and I wish I wish I hire Adom TV. I mean I was be so the feed to Eric Kwame J, Deputy Bono Regional Communication Officer.
Why my man channel
I'm introducing us as for Honorable Henry Kokofuwa EPA boss. I join in Honorable Makwaba.
Major Sir,
Bibi Abakari.
Adoma.
Nobody say was here. I hope send your Makoye.
Oh, Nyami Adom kakrakra. Nye said ye pedi na nso. Eguso. Eni some pie bone Ghana nyina pie bobe.
She share fufuro bi wo ha na epi mo was here ya pesa oni eche.
Mame ma hwefo nyina ksia no pay. Na ye papa nom ye ma menum enuanum kremofo. Anu ya wadai ala Daroma omode chiya kronkron no ba wie ya papa Sharbutu chief imam edin kramofo nyina anim mo afisia pa ye don asenso epise odo ye funu to na abompaye abompaye ama hwan bompaye ama omai obompaye ama ye ne ati o memu si benye ahoden na omai no bekoso na menchi amuso no pay no pass Eric okay ebo mpini mpu ache na me koyie ma no ntino ni hono
wa hu ba bia ofade akofa
ma se nenye mandaro man ma be chine ha
can never throw
sao
can never throw nti yefo amefro
nti ebu yefo yes oba environmental protection agency yasudie no so na yes Ministry of Land, Ministry of Environment, Science, Technology and Innovation ase Dr. Kokwefri Honorable MP Odano na mra na batay adwuma no ho apart from mra na batay adwuma no ho no nhye bi so da oman no so bi so da yene ati oman no na ye EPA ana oman na yi dwumakuo na si ho se enhwe se sa nhye no da oman no so ne amanfo so edube ye adwuma nhye ne simple wa baby a oba de bobre nya udidie baby a oda ensu a wonum bie mframa a wohumi bi nsase a wodoso mfudie boho ban hweniye na boho ban abra wodidi so na wo yeso adwuma dwuma bia a mrama kwan so betimi aye mon century adwuma yi niam mu di sisi montene eche nsema hodo hospital friends habo yekoyi nsuo mu nam yekodo mfudie yekoye kwaye mu adwuma forestry yekoye railways ni nyina uhia se obade ebobre no obedwene ho ho ne yehwe no na nia ya susu ne sese ye ma ye homne so enu ti ye de yefre na rebranding no anu muhu ya mi showcase some uniform bi ka ho bi ene mpanini edi nkuta ho kwan abeda ho se Environmental Protection Agency from yempeni to ye mofra so ese ye dey ho so na se uniform na eno no be ma discipline aba ye adwuma ye nu ebe ma amansan susu ahunu se EPA foni in fact ye environmental inspectors sana act 490 no ache se ye ho kwan se ye fire environmental inspectors nti Inspector General of Environment Nnawotwe Yi president oti abemu na afie ne edidi so no ye nyina anso ye chefa wo na ye ni kan se a shared responsibility ba akufo ntimi fa monobo maninye mo centrofo ne de obofo mo ye modie se de wo bisa ne aye ka ho asem na nimdefo nom expert nom so bi university nom ne Japan nom so ye nhwehwemu on de na ye nso edi tumi ahye ensa so hwe se adwumayefo ene won a ewodwetire be di dwuma ti se bia Eric Company Limited no so obesi factory a eno so mbeye omudie former goodie tuo amini se ne be topic apa ade a yen ehu wom yie eyi ehu firi mu a enyi sa ye papa wo enye papa wo subo bi ho a intimi mosobo na EPA yankase ye de ehu so da bi bia bibi ho a yenso tochimanti nkomo na ekwa ni mu no ye behu de ye ya ye sisusie ye ni ye ana dia amanfo sususe enkoye na nye bibia no bra mampani de share Minister for Lands Natural Resources so ni animu ye minister ma yeti ase se ye twaka wo ye rule nti komodie no duru ha ebehwe ba for now EPA ya me homne so ye rubo no ene se ye ma nsemani ada ho ye mo friend awareness and creation and education no ya me homne so papa binu maso odin da tintin bi na wo school junction ho no yeah bia obi Salbutwe ho afi twa mu nam se be ase etu ho ana monka se onya asie penene na yere kra ba me ho office ma me ka kire won se mra makwan ntisa omuni pie pem na esan se ewom district ya mansini municipality no na ehodwumadie no edija mansini no se omunhwe indeed ye kan so omun kokot na yenye order na yenye yemfadan no emeto fom yenye nufom be na otwemi ensene have been out of office ba menti ye ne se onia no amse wasan ko ho ye besre no be free ha meko ye no kresa ye ntwen koto da no kra na bring down na de be CBS
and that's be honorable because ya shall but for how obviously now what you do na share ha Adom TV honorable Henry come na kokofo EPA boss and I'll share no yenko na fe yenko tie de otumfo e kafa galamsey
answer and making kind Massima Mebecano. Before I read my speech, I can't send baby and be here. And regional minister name Meba Dina Pomba and almost say Nane Pachoya can't dear walk rat and so Messima Prince Mecana. And this are no news be a mechanism Fufrobia, Ed in Kakra. As I said, no cranny me catch almost say, Galamsey, ye can, and them have me chimu, ye chimu, send me a year, you are nature me and son. A mobile 30% in Moma ye Galamsey Nina. Ye near to them, hey. See a G and watching ya, ye chimu, move back 30% and not any Moma ye Galamsey. Now, ya nka no kra no a ye be dada e ho e be ye conference ya be ha say me tie ya o mo be ye galamsey ade ba ko se nanan mo ne twa asase ne maaye o kan wo ye nim ha no mo kan na bia o tuo bia wo twa asase o de ye galamsey bia wo so wa ye galamsey bia wo so wa ubu ahun fo se wa ye bone na uko krom na sampa dia asase amase enye galamsey na ate ho a na hini be na wudie e bone enti mum ye hweye enra mu ka asema me ka se me be ka me kan sem bibra ko fast ma banti meja no ma
I was a 4242 I took a course one and then some and or the two John. Galamsey Kuya, I would see 24 and some more kind of same say and some more. But I be a big game with you. The record on our feet. The good craft as one working kind. Eric, 24 Casa.
No. Yeah, meeting so I'm there, my sorry, crowd. As I'm not at the far now. You did come and chum off a cuckoo for me who not it. Of I have to say,
The best in your neighbor, Pell, said our Utinka.
Is it your way too?
What?
Oh, baby, or the Matima Conova show me. A better than an asset. Now, the Dicano, Minister Jinapo, Media Mampeni Kufado Pound, and I make her say, as a Belguna, may I mind yourself. The was a yin a deternachi, a man is so CD. Galamsey fight now a fat on Hosono. I was seeing a because on the Yaman say when you do a vinasa, ya the DBI man mebuna comments a lot and about one thing. And I'm penning for no whole winning finches and the other, but and now shed the Yaman yourself no corner. It doesn't take to be over 60 years and the bit me a fight to be a man in mind. Based on the IQ of the person in question. Nipano. Na dwen kwan of us dwen like na ni so ade hunu mo man no enti fight now was start and I think say cool multimedia so me commend them em say oba in the first dialogue Western North also amoni asempa ne kambo na omokoye ni na ye but yana na otum for say tutu penny the okai kasabebu no dibuye asam no tofa bone say senyese minister Jinapo ne owura oseme nsa kasa kire ne kokua mu ahwe anka nsem obe Canada no ka no be ne tofa bom nyina no because Galamsey nsem ya ye kan ade a eya asem da ho se ye start wo Ghana ache obi ani ye papa Rollins penso na amanfo ye Galamsey owura ko 4 penso na ye Professor Mills penso na ye Ura Mahama penso na yeye eno ura Kufuado nso abedi Ghana de but akoye se anda ura Kufuado no speed na Galamsey adwuma no kɔ no enti se kane de no a fact and you can't dispute it. And until na do stage your military krananka you use your more for external aggression no and then omo na ide omo ko galamsey ntokwa e wo site utim so man here lose total control. We are in a country a ban internal security a year. There were a lot of agencies omo nyina so die ni say ya ho bambo your national security issues ebekọ enimu enu nti na mampeni Akufo-Addo ba opa minister ono krada national security nti o national security minister nti o man say yensa ase say ye kwaye say yensu say ya ni nyina ye matters of security anameboa. So legitimate question I am busa me hono say this national security for moti kroma adwane ahantan na bi mu ye de gata abobo ye sere ho de ye masem ne ade ade. What information as intelligence be no mo gada mo man? Because anyema na ekoso nyina no omo na mo so mo de intel ba na mampani take some actions. But we be hu omo na gota na kuta omo na omo de chire na mo be di ufufuo ochoba. Na ye bon central for fam. And no mining security about the yensu asema a challenge. Just last 2 weeks. Na me share video bi wotema petemu. Uhu baby no mo sensu ogatam. E dien ene be mo mai te se o mai Ghana. Nyankopon bo Ghana wa anya ya bro. Ade bi e wo so de dum o manya eye nhira ma o mai bi. Na ene nipa timi kosa gatamu nsusu ko hiti ansa wanom. Why? Ebiem no yensu a eda ye kwaye mu de keka ho ene galamsey ase ni nyina. Last week me kan ade ba ko wa enche be 1 month ago na em say yese anwene bi ewu wo mpona no dolphins no kai na minister Hawa Kunsin ba say fish stress sa no susu ebia na anwene na bre omu nyina economy na kan mo fine. But I was asking myself legitimate questions to say sa insu ankobra brim ne de keka ho dodo na atene kobopo no mebo a galamsey ahodo a ye dynamite ni ma create friends we ntu gidi se tene kobopo no na adwene demu a obetimi survive with it ana omo ntimi the ecosystem enso omo ntimi survive in the sea enti ye besre e ya desre de na de magana fo nyina e wo mu se mampani e ko galamsey ntokwa part 2 on the enim se knee-jerk approach na ndi oyade say ya but oye Ghana ni a wote wasase so na ensupa ho hia ho odwene se ochena bi ubekwa ama wunchiri ma aba obia anya each other's keeper e wo petemu awo wo de make ene ya de say de na me de Ghana for but quickly ya na otumfo asem na okan ye no obia anim de wo me de kan ka say gina po me support no but edu baby nso a na me doubt kakra se ekon na omoko na ebesi awie ye pa na because mpenimfo kan asem bi se na no asem bi nti ni ebusa me wofa kokofu se na no na ede na siye de si na no ne se mampeni bi betena konwa so a the friend president Akufo-Addo obetena konwa so na nsentwofo start se galamsey say yensa ase ni yemfude na mo amokofa #stopgalamsey media for ya na mampeni so wasom na mpo no se ebeteki ni se na konwa wote so as Ghana mampeni na ode beto so ama na akokon na ode beto so. We all supported the agenda of the president. At the end of the day, ekona mampeni so work no ekoda na ebo achibidi eye me ne wo ne me ofa kokofu mu nyina nim sense mampeni anim guase. In the time we start in the Second World War we no me dey na me expecting say nka generally no be render unqualified apology to Ghanaians. So share yebo na afi kra na ye west na bebi edru ni de obehia Ghana fo nyina ne nananom sie mram ne mebo na chidom no wonko because time now ye say okun galamsey no ena nsuo ne say mo time now ye say okun galamsey no ena forest ne yetisi mu mo ntimi wo documentary bi wo me phone so am multimedia fo na ye obeko galamsey site a okwa akwachi nipa no the operating machine timi fa phone wa frɛ ɔse ni president one the MPP candidate wa no so age phone no at the same time they are those in government because you can't say nananom akande a omode beko galamsey fight no mo wo chen aban da bi ana meboa ene mra no so Ghana mampani ya oye ba no dani ema ya ye security. He's the commander in chief of Ghana Armed Forces. or fire mrapon ye di bo manya now for securities and intelligence actor. The composition or the architecture of our national security, no, the president is the head. It is a near money nyina na mampeni transition haima na point is ne party penny for no edigu ne nimu ase no. Ade che na okobodwa akofre na no otumfo se tutu atikoko so se nana yenhia no enkodwene ho a nana bekasa. Because nana te asanti memoni MPP penny for a constituency ne regional chairman na omutimi di gold Kotene TV so se uyi otumfo firi ame na me gold. Omunim se galamse no moye. It is a unim se ankofo no now ne omo nkasa say they should stop. Now the Nana Kotena conference room, so on him for maintenance and Yanko Bubu. Nana, on your expert in fighting Galamsey. What he knows is the truth. But Asempa, question I maybe son say. Adentina, regional minister, name you a penny jinapo. No more person, Nana, a sticky to statement, no more dear man is one kind.
Yes, I know this statement.
There be a question I drink when you be fast walk on talk on a meboa. Yeah. O tun phone him, aside everything, young farmer knows someone to change. Nya konwa so kra na otia nana ye nyina nim say we a very deep minded person. It is a way she has such a caliber of person. Na also pe kwanya ye be fa so asi galamsi ntokwa ano. Nya wo na wo de asem ko hye nanu mo ko kire na kwanya omfa so nkasa. Nti asem na o kan ne kakra bi no na emu do. Wo say oye pani e na o ka say nipa ye te dan mu ha. Wo chemu a even emu 30% no enimo no mo ye galamsi.
Yeah.
Asemo anana kan obwa. Ye kura na ani eni dan mu hobi no. Ye ni momo ye galamse okroma. Ye party mpanimfo.
Party ben.
MPP, mi wo fa kokofu party.
NDC mo aban mo na mo mpanimfo.
Ye wo mu ne ye bi enu ntina Ghana fo to abasesan ye no. Me wo mentality bi say, so we be ka kire me say, e na mo wa ban mu na mo ye bia. Me I don't koto to those things because Ghana fo hwenhwe han mu. E na ekokoto aba. The enti ekoto aba no se bi okọ some areas omo ye galamse na ehu se bi a omo penso ye penso no na ye se omo nsu enti se abo enu nti ato ati ndc aba na wo ye times 5 a you need to make such a reference and say ndc for so kra na omo ye bi eno ma solution ana ene me ne wo ka sei okọ asante mantemu a galamse na wuradu a chen mre bi na atwam ko why ye mra pon a ye dibu o man eba ne small scale mining near the idea. Emra no matimemu for no kwan. Siye obi anim. But me no te here. Na no te the Chinese ambassador na kan no. Wo say China for nim baby a go do share okruma.
Yeah.
He said it. And he's right. Can a China for nim because you quiet no munim. And I ye na ye hu agents. Say the bia me kan connection man for aban. Obi a agent wa ban. Ena moa mokọ na makofa China for edi omo aba. Enti bi so one question say China for no ba. Na on be do port. Na omo cham fine ne ade ne so omo yi a. Cham fine ne ye de do afu, he ne ye de ko. Emfa baby mo omo ntua taxes anse ye cham fine. Are you getting the angle na me do? They know. Because when him say cham fine ye mfa anchi adwene wopum. But China for de be de bia e fa port. Ye je ho to na ye de chamfan na ba na ye de akusi ankobra so na ye nipa kro na ya sen aba abontin be ye de say ye say ye nsu excavators the time came it is almost say omo de tabo to so kakra me colleague bi frame me na okasa me excavator bi banti me frame me colleague bi NPP and okasa for now kra de excavator ba na obe clear e was so ukọ ministry ho na omo ma those are the initiatives ebeboa because at the end of the day excavators you say a door so wo Ghana you hu adwuma potiane e de e na ekuhu se galamse ne e de enti so obi the excavators ba navy ahan po na obi de ma ahan I think say there should be a processor you betimi attract say nipa no be high excavator e bi odomu na ode kote enu ye nim adwuma ode koye but da bia ye so ade ko nwram e de koye adwuma ne akwachi bi ye kwachi ba na de be yira ene fight ya start ya ye ka ho asem o mu se me support to Jinapo but me hu say anhwa ye nya any positive results how many excavators ni ahye no
excavators the machine
ya bi pa ni person ni ahye o
oh ya chiche Chinese for baby
ade no mpanimfo na ye galamsey no
mpanimfo ben
wo dem ba enti day na ye be cooperation wo ha no ye di kan krabo amane ye say ye ba o excavator no na ontimi nso nti nipa ne de dodo na akọ na no ada semete say yese court say o my special task court to say den enti den na besi kwan say ade a enim say ye kanka ye ha o man ye de ani be kire justice enim ye bo am say monpe court batan a e betimi a fast track galamsey issues in the country ye de nipa ne be gina ha be da pepepepe ne aka wie we can anameboa because the essence of punishment in law no e bi ni say serve as deterrence meboa because kwame eji kofa ye chemi ye jame ade echi na sempa kofa ono so ye bi jano but me ko ye na mama onso ko a usuro but ye was system a an excavator ye hye na manfo complaining aban no de o kan kire Ghana fo nyina ne so no onye ne hunni onye ne nkofo ni because first fight o CZ 500 aban penimfo na chefa e na eton obi nti ontimi nkwachi we su megu ho na ne penimfo na chefa na Ghana fo akobo na chi e na ye nhye no so are they showing leadership ready to me amawa untumi mfa to me ni yejuma because me I don't support burning of excavators. I'm one person, I don't support it. I don't support it because odo say that chire kohwem emuasi ni excavator na edit nti excavators ahodo na ye hye no say ye so de ba fie ye nsa ase na ye say yase no say we say reclaim land in the back ye tonto excavator na bi mpo ebetimi de afa paafo amamo akọ reclaim land no but yes no and I think that the government thinks that the best way obetimi handle the fight against galamsey is mention excavators. I don't know where that logic is coming from. So I heard the defense minister need to omo na ma command sa na say o command where fun said o ko ye no ya the excavator na say form ho nyina excavator kro ya na ebetimi esan hia de level asase na manafa eni etwa agya tom na ye hye chamfan na asase ne da ho nti then they call reclaim land in the back. We should be smart. The fact is that mo ankasa mo wi excavators ni bi no Ghana fo nim say mo de mo wi bi na no ada bro nye ba bonten me region bono regional chairman or say the then minister for lands and natural resources ora asuma chairman o pe galamsey campaign in the country on the kan excavators or say wi bi omo party for ne kan ye ne kan enti say mo amunim say mo na mo ye problem na ada na akofo otumfo kra bodwasa na mekire na adwen. You know the problem, solve them. It is a minister for lands and natural resources no no oye galamsey asempa wona wan say okotea de oye bi wo me petem. That is the way to go. But the aye ne de na na otekoko so asem de wabone to fan yete ase nkofo ya ne omote dem we Asante regional minister ne nkofo nya untumi adamfo ne regional minister
na dam for
on na dene ba so na dene ba nti de wuntumi ye wasante mantam onim
de na wuntumi ye
oh masa omunya ne nya itie
the fact is all the gold about TV so nche so ye galamsey
and ono no timi di gold be hihye gold wo yi so say uyi otumfo fi on na wo gold
the fact is all yes and
so ye galamsey onya no we
gold no ngofo oto
the MPP ni na wotia for more for na o taxi driver ya o hweme no pa for more for na no kwabrane regional chairman na hihye gold no wo ya to petrol muntimi nto electricity bo kra na ye de che wo no ene mampani so woje enra me ko fie bi mu wo jolu site you know what the woman told me osi ewura kufuado o pe mampani o se wato abache ba o po bi onye na kwafo pa na o yi president kufuado a onye obia me ko ya ye twa ma me ne kanem ene wo ka chem se time a COVID by almost electricity ni free no ya zana okoyi ne bill no de ka 2150 Ghana cedis wo hwe months na bill na ba na COVID era almost na free enti ni minua na otia for more for nana party penning for na eje adwuma say yensa ase di pesika because on record John Boadu on the ka say the former driver is on driving a bi ye chi on video ya ono eye galamsey ye kan o se on the boss ni John Boadu na no other fight here say fight ya kwache mrante o mo so mo ye national security for
ba say PM so
national security for so mo nkan mo ho but you see aban we no ma compromise the security no to the level say and ohu obi o ye security a untimi trust no sa mrante no mo konya agota ne V8 ne sa national security uniform so mo konya we omo and there's no difference between invincible forces Delta forces and the national security. They are one. Because the Okofa Delta forces for the Omukoya national security operatives are automatically on one of the best Galamsey. They now Omoko Asante Mantemo, that was 3 years ago. Regional security coordinator na Yakobo no.
Yeah.
OTM Ranton, almost say Omo pe Omo Munipa Kwajo Bamba. No your Delta force, no Omo Penas national security, regional rep. Into these hoodlums, these career predators, I call them criminals. No money be national security adwuma de. Oko si no higher. Almost say we they are those doing it. We know them. So me de Galamsey ntokwa ne de mampani yenimo. O kan asem a unni so. Yenimo track record in fighting Galamsey in the country. Se mo beje atum so obi anye bi na da ache yina komuni enku amunya antum na omonye. Because I don't have any trust in them seconds for Galamsey. Hwe ade ba ko say o political will na e different though.
The political will na man dey na konwa si
ekosi sen say mo show ba ko ne din Asempa FM. The ordinary konwa kura si so ankosi aga na we order na no don fafa. To the extent say man penny to make catch Ghana for just 2 months ago. Say what chi obi wo Galamsey now we evidence I bring it. Evidence be na man penny here bi. Excavators e gugu esisi ho. Excavator da bia meka ma se menye pen drive se o fa o dia job to enu mpo na ne ma me ne be fa no ko no wo yirai also evidence Charles BC umu a power mo say they should be part of the tax force na Vanguard team no ye kwache ne Fili Gadochi ya ma ne bribe or facilitate se foreigners ye kwa akoye Galamsey oje na ogbo sika na chi kama na o de sha ase o mampeni so evidence Professor Frimpong Boateng a Mampeni Pound as the then minister, some of Kafana or Mekaipa. Or so rare you deny. When he actually won a brabo, on him day. A banner Sassimu Babra with the Munyansa into a Deneco minister for environment for then. Papa no coy and we are now no Galamsey, no any interest crowd much assassin. New rat, Kroya and a quiet case editor Kwausi, Central Regional Vice Chairman say, a Kwausimu Navy excavators in a tongue. Case in a question. Nye Kwausia na ono oye part of the team Charles BC ukoye no ono ne kwache cars ema Central Region MPP constituencies makoma 34 or excavators too or manufacture excavator otomobi. So you rob Peter to pay Paul. Minu na wakwaje bosia over $200,000 e dey auto excavator no ebi wo okra no illegal mining no small scale for no you go and seize the excavator na party pending for akwacha ma party officers. Look at this mentality. Mitie small scale mining for no press and no moye ne nano. They are also raising legitimate questions because you can't just tell me say what will be licensed to operate as a small scale miner. O monitor no o nyehwe. Ye start this man for ye Galamsey a abanya anyansanfo na waka Galamsey ne small scale mining na bomba.
Rick,
so be fair to them. O ko o se o kwa o kun Galamsey. Emrano de ahye onsem se ode onye excavator obehye no wonam kwan so a wo ba multimedia no what say ye Galamsey wa udru car price na excavators wa na wo twaje atomadan a mehwe a multimedia na omode kwa ye adwuma ade na ye adwuma
Eric Yawaje aso
be ka no si form no the approach na ye de kono e wrong mampeni first approach na failure and why involving ananom is upon second thought no when we say e was so involved yomo but ananom so nim say ODCs. And I gave a document to your producers on printing, ma'am. We name Haji Ali Mahama, the then local government minister. Statement no me phone na mintimi bi. Mahama say and the kuta o producer no. Or say onim DC so mo ye Galamsey or mo ba be name o mo hye mi o mo. That was in 2018. E wo year ben. Say DC is no man e what post no.
Eric me that say.
So official Galamsey yes in government. How can we fight them?
And I say Eric Kwame J, a Deputy Regional Communication Officer at the NDC. What joining and Nnawotwe Yi and we share higher Adom TV UTA live Asempa 94.7 FM. Medini kwesi Asempa. Honorable Eric Okofu. Honorable Eric Akasa, the first statement. Matthias.
Me intro into the kind.
Honorable
Yes, the fight against Galamsey.
The question is honorable.
Yeah, okay, and crop for
Mo party for.
Ghana for na galamsey. We Ghana ni ansa no abe political party ni.
Sure.
Na utie Erica, baby oye okano kakra. Ose galamsey ne sa illegal man an shasie ne. Shasie obubo president ahodo adi. Na utie ni bie mo a ose Chinese ambassador say China for nim baby a go do.
Yeah.
I will say my echo na make me tie. Me wo Mr. Champion Sansi say as a regulator to do baby I make kasama EPA the SAA. Ana Mr. Chair as politician.
Yeah.
Ana Mr. Chair baako as researcher. Okay. There's a PhD program at Institute of Environmental Studies at Legon. My UA thesis in our cassette present here.
Okay.
And the very topic, formalization using policy and laws, the gaps, policy gaps, and the legislation gaps to fight galamsey. Formalization, I mean, say, you regularize it. You see, you be way, na be ni. Nobody. Obetumi akachire obi ase mining activities or maybe you gold and you mineable mineral wo mu no obetumi asi ano kwan obi antimi nkasa ewi ase nyina hwemu ba kono no hwemu o won bie mu so ne se ye wade bi a ye frɛ no tragedy of the commons ade na ehye asase so ye nyina ye dia nti wo fa bi miso me fa bi we fa bi nti eba ne sa the conflict never enti the ba akunso san friend resource case me pese me kofa pese okofa Eric pese okofa we watia me why you say na no de ntokwa nti se wa hwe amama ya hudu bibiri a fuma gudie nom ne ade wo so japade sa wo so ne ntokwa nko a Ogoni land ewo Nigeria Niger Delta esansi etu fan wo wasase sunti ehɔ nyoda isine enam so na senchire ni sawiwa de wuye Sierra Leone tokwe si Sierra Leone in Liberia basically na ye diamond once Dr. Congo enyoda ye diamond enti se wanhwe yi a former gudie ene ada gudie ho nsɛm no etimi de wioni ebo mem resource case na ni nyina fare ba ye de ye frɛ no resource allocation. Who gets hot? Resource no one so mo bibi. You mu akire say for a long time offer timber resources, offer forest resources, offer way from a good year near nyina. Ya no administrative. Until you apply na wakwaha, na wabaha, na wa say, na on sack. And until no ni awo me ne wa ye apply for ade no edu ba bi a na wakopem nti ese wunya obi a ana wo hwehwe obi a crash ni kura na crash for kro mu di se adwuma no na omu no aboa ma wanya efise me pe wo so pe Eric pe nti ese wo be ye obetumi amanu ba way through no no the genesis of corruption in that aspect we are no ni free wa aban a party or wa bemu no ono no obe crash fo a ye say anyuma na de be ma se wo koye bi no ana akofa politicians any political influence and so ebe enti going by Eric Yi 2012 research has revealed say 2012 any bra illegal mining activities ye duaye wo manyimu jinhini enti ubisa immigration any other records so mechanical the influx of the Chinese and foreign miners trooping into the country began earnestly in 2012 na nyeda obetu boy twa fraw no nyeda no na mpafin besi wo de body ana abanchi shefo mu a na nyenne na bebo amawadi enti aduaba ye dua no saa bre mu ho no yenhwe na indeed during that time government of the day omu bo modern under Yura Mahama ne Eric no maban bo modern ehunu se aduaba bi dua saa bre no de saa illegal mining activities ekosoro pa na that was when aban mu panifo ankasa ohene kasai no na adwene mu do papa Eric wa kan yi enu nti na so o mene nsem ni bi na how do you know se ke bia obie na no no kasa nsem ni bi din bi ba na bi ba no nya de wodu ani hwe no nko a
e bia go bebo NDC for di
well me de men kansa but just obebo Ghana for din e Ghana for me
Ghana for mo dom amanyoku bi
that's the point into 2012 and we know omemu ha nyina anim the very first people who invited Chinese they say investors into our small scale mining sector. We know, we all know. And research, some countries say, I'm basing it on research. It's my own research work, my PhD program. Trying to find ways we can formalize these small scale mining activities by looking at the policy and the laws, the gaps, the gray areas. I'm a research team. We have been on the ground and very much so there. 2012, the trend comes in there. Inviting them in. Now, how they were invited? They were invited in to provide as service providers. Because a human small scale mining or whatever, a capital intensive. Anti-capital intensive, what it is, and they say, yes, you can't now, the air, or bank is so unya bi. And Chinese if we buy, they give them deposit. It be a $5 million, it be a $10 million. Now, mon fan to machines in here, then I'm going to you hear any gold on the Tianica. And initially they were sitting in Temani Accra. Chinese waiting for their gold. And Ghana Nino Baji Sikano. Akwa 2 gold no ne ade onya instead so de bakwa akoma no agenisi no aton no baby fufuro bio enti Chinese fo no hunu se wo mu asisi won dada won ti sa de ne won betoa wo mu wo ewura mu ho na ne no te ho no ne wo horo ntu wie ya no age na ade that is how come they landed there enuti na ambassador ne ka kire se Chinese ni nim baby a gold wo eye Ghana ni and the person is Adenako, and that started 2012. Now let's go to Minerals Commission. Now you come here, from 2012 coming, large scale mining concessions. The records are there. One didn't any idea. Now only large scale mining concession is here. On your agency will be 2 large scale, and you know large scale mining, it goes with deep mining. And your surface mining. Large scale, as I saw deep mining, to say the obuase any new month no more yeno. But here is the case, penny-4 no that a bemu penny-4 G large scale say table is what. On your national nisika okoye deep mining no. But waje nedia. Until your what to say Eric in a pet 25 acres block out. Now what chairman? One our pair no chahama. Men a me pa no chahama. No chahama. No, no, omu edidi. No need the escalation of the problem. Now, small scale mining, galamsey. Eric bibi osi abaya nimdifo wo mni akanfra. Eric, ubetimi aye large scale mining concessionaire. Ubetimi aye small scale mining concessionaire. Me EPA mama pipa. Minerals Commission ne Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources amount concession paper. But you can still be an illegal operator, illegal miner. What they will documents in Ebano, what's the assassin way? And indeed, the law says 25 acres block for small scale. It would buy, ya shushan penia shushing in a Yama concession, or by EPA, but the Obebano, waba EPA ko he ne hunu eso ke nsuo we sesa wo ye ho adwuma ekọ ha wo yese enti wodi ani ya ma paper ukọ ha bebi a wo de je paper no ukọ na akọhwe gold no na gold no wunya na papa se de oya na watra kọ nsuo ye da ha yi ho the same land the same concession area but what through 25 acre block no ekọ the next wukọ ye adwuma wo enti si eba na ye so mu ne ye kire ne ebusa wa so me ye small scale mine na paper ni me wa paper na ya be me but what trespass from your own land and you know the problem because they do all these things in a rush omunya proper exploration and hwe se baby amede akose ye mfa mame no gold di bi o ho na bi ni ho enu ti no kukuku ne ye de mane wie no oba be wura mu a afi na no obehunu se gold ni bi eni ho papa nti ye se o move call the other side that is it now Eric say ya shake excavators and ya way truly oni musoso 2012 2013 ebra sa ban no o kan no ka ho bi ehun se galamsey na ana se minus na wo mu ankasa import no ma frɛ foreigners aba be shemu na afedie ya agensem they tried something doing something na omu ye no omu ko kire galamsey fo ni we no ma age machines ehye no
I'm running interest out
well me pesi yakoya chikakra ejega niama yedim omomji om gold omomji om machines ehye no enti enyane na recently nia akobe ya ye kan ye se ye machines ideally unya na akoe na machine si ho ana ususu se edi bonu ya na ese nsuo no ana wo maso edi akona adi akosi baby a different thing now the modus operandi the omu ye adwuma no sise ni se nsuo ni asase ni ye se 100 meters ko enti awia sei ni anopa sei obia machine ni sia obia nko anadusum 7 o'clock 8 o'clock they move the machine in there omu di akoye de ombe ya animu ba be bribri there no numu ana said the Eric can be omanya information say task force oba they come back no ma be packing her packing na oma December bull no or to be a starter or two control board or the akoto fie or na de or no to na de akofi enti wo task force ni for no be ba no nsuo na ho no aha say meanwhile unhu machine bia ho but say wo fa machine na na mo so a utimi behunu se ni enti utimi trace behunu se machine esi hai even though outside 100 meters nanso ono na na mo so ni utimi inspect na wa fa se wo de ko na bia wa sizi because ya ni wura no to control board now what
but honorable say what other machines go I betimi equally abeyi sa control board ya ko start we ya dia
no meba other machine
yes
no machines na wo ho no ebia wo na yi to start with and afi
yemfa na second
untie tie me
yemfa ton be
tie me we are not in normal times.
I understand that very well.
To get rid of Sajuma we no obi antiasia say we are not in normal times. They all can in normal situations, normal times. We want to make sure say insure any ate. And to obi covertly. Now when him what Eric any other people don't know. Minus na ankasa. Omuamu and omu di information neba. They have been infiltrated. And womo ayi adwuma na ankasa no nya wo nyina na a penny piece ase de ekọ. Until they know and they give out the information. Soja ni bi ne India ni China ni bi ayi minim se mahwe bia. Wahwe bi. So you are saying say
currently and the road.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, the logic. When but almost 1 kilometers away. And omu di dwuma no.
Yeah.
It is all corner ko same machines no 1 kilometers away a. Obi be ka say o mensuo no. Ana onye aboni bia ana oni nsuo no. But here is a case o ma yes connection ni nyina de akoto. What you say?
Metiopa.
Enti your connection in the aquacotum. Solve problem now. You solve it from that end. But the question is, now Eric say, there's a kakofre. Yeah. Problem ni nyina say, enra na kofi manu wa bem. The party wa bem. Enti ono na no otuo odidi. Na ye kan ho bie na ye tu bie ni ade. Yes ye kwa ye party ni abem nti ye se ye man. Enye. Enti ne se me so party aba abem a. Me so se mfa kwa bi so na me so medidie. That is why, in the wisdom of the president, he says, as a nation, as a say, no. And nothing na ahomete. Say abra ye bon toa near kwakotoa ba ne nyina anim. Now you get NDC penifo clearly on video. Akogina mine site. Na catch nkrofo say, me ye ba he asase na da ho ne ye ba ye be motu. Ye no answer by no afa near ma ote say NDC awenia no afa near ma na akutu openly. So how do you contrast with their working?
Honorable, is it not because among who say na more must more fight in a crown? Mon croft way too. Or more from.
Wuntie. Yeah. What is happening now? A do baby in swat. Come on, Betty. And he say MPP penfo kra NDC for no mutuo. Very soon, obati. Ye nim se no mu and NDC no mu tu galam say den. The complaint ni be say omu kra nsusu kra na any opportunity and the MPP kra omutuo. So what the whole scenario there enu na ababedo. Let us formalize it. Me need problem kra. Say wouldn't say Kofi Manu na me kwabna kokofu me dinagala me digalam say mo akotena name and shame me. I'm ready and prepared. And I mean my cancer sometimes say na me Emma Homete yeni a ye see a do president Akufo-Addo as ye closer to and now say simple ye said that me kra wadom yen nim enmunyam ne bia wa ma ye adwuma and now di bibia hyehyehye yen sa no. Say yenia die hu dua broni ne afua so masa wo ha wi koso a ne di papa ne hwam yiye.
But honorable utie otumfo kasa.
Yes.
Asakwa na okai no.
Yes, of course.
Opa just mo amoba me na ase kra. Munim omo ye galamse.
Oh, na dey. Ada na enim. Ada na enim.
Mun konkrofo no wana mun make sure yourself.
Wuntie opa. Ye agenda we num nyina wi a. Komodie nyina akoso wi. Na afi proper niema arrest ni name and shame ni nyina abaso a na obi ntimi nkoblemu obi
obaro boy ebeba say na omo didi awi o no omo gusu diko
no sisi
ya ho dialogue
no sisi sojafo ne we no ma ewo ho a omu stop sade me problem ne say you cannot you can't stop small scale mining activities. Legal one.
Yeah.
A year to sanitize the system. Now we're formalizing. Me how they say small scale we no more omo minus. Be free omo collaborate no more pekon bi so asua enom ne ade aba bedu. Na ye nim soldier for na pressing penny for na politicians na mon central for na omo own concessions. And now, you know, the one Jimmy and you compete. Politicians, womb, soldier for the press form penny for womb, central for be womb, as often be crowd own concessions. Yes, I will chrome. Businessmen, a own concession. But you see, the point is, and can say, if you say, and can resource allocation, who gets hot? It is a mere member, na your resources near allocated, na me apply near Mamibia, and can find one near Juma May, enemy profession. You can say, hey, ubet me a cum, maybe our way. But these people in Saka concessions now, and you want concessions so many professional miners, and any industry no mti eso mu de ma afoforo no mu de be ma won no esan se onim se pani bi na kwaje de ma minti mu hwe omumra omfa hwe ho formalization enti se Minerals Commission Land Guard ana EPA official ana obi ko no ko streamline ne ade a because se onim se pani na semasi obenten ana de amano no yes adwuma ninti no an so afa telephone no wa ringe na influence na but that is no na emma formalization and regularization in course enti se mpanifo a mutira ye na mo de manya concessions ni bi na se ofi se wo de bema Kofi Agya na Kwamna Kofu ana asempa na waya twunhu free ho na ma ono man na no on face regulations in formalization ofuma esese e punish na ma kwan ne punish no se insise ye de agu akwan mu obeye na obetimi aye na for papers regular bibia o na na mudi musika ba na mbeche na mbe ya me emfa me ho but the point is greed
now this year mama
no greed enti nyesa ni omunim formalization ni regulation ni ade no se wo mu ye no se ne a insise ne tie ne ade a omu nya sika ni pii muruso se de omu nya ne no. You don't go here, you don't go there, you don't go there. 25 acres in the amount say yes, 25 acres, they can take about 2 weeks. Obey we are a debut naka, a soko baby, a soko. I got 2 near 2 pay. Near 2 and naturally it can bring down small scale, illegal, galamsey can bring it down. Near 2. 1. Eye inevitable say utwum kan be baso ba ko betimi abaso but bia eno dey you can put it on the scale of probability the world price of gold se wiase nyina sika sem gold said e ton ebo no ekọ dia dandane eduru mre bi na abafom say team na world em say Russia for this so umbe release the gold depositor price beba for man to the extent say kura nyi wakono say boko akoboka akwakoye galamsey o say dey anu ye one aspect the inevitable one they no dey ye hu hwie nyi there will be one day there will be no land to mine on and small scale miners genuine small scale miners are omu ye omadwuma wo ho tie omu ye omu fierce ni omu sun ba akono no say asase ni ho. The same land, I will not make dom yen. Sassin ye the dom fuel. Sassin ye nsuo was. Sassin ye DB factory. Assassin ye DB settlement. A year ya crew, a 3 crew. One land. Assassin be mecano. A finite natural resource. It's non-renewable. Enti ye be mecano. Nipanon so doors. Enti there will be a day. Say ya ma kwine said your man penny king. Near the bear my awesome near Bequaha, and I may a cacabensum ye be here. Ye bequa could drew pointer, ye better be yanan, na sassy bien ho. Ubi could to galamsey, so acquire small scale mine a papa, or quire large scale, ni biniho. Na no near her say ye cheat, and ye bequa could too. Na dia galamsey, I say near.
That's it. Honorable Henry Kwabena for EPA boss and our team can watch join here Adom TV with here live. Asempa 94.7. Now what you do na wo shey. Abdul Razak PR de ma a small scale miners association. Wa join here. Abdul, what to make am watching? Hello Razak. Great, yeah, bibi abokwa na pay. Yeah, you go so Razak, mo na mo field. Nti mbetimi aboy amane. Anamo aban A2 say kalamsey ye betu no asekra no mo sha na mo na kwan paso
da say me chiawo ene honorable kufu out studio ene me na no ofribo no
yeah Eric J
yeah that's it I think yeah small scale miners association and the ban chi set the ya yina ye be konkon yi mana ya kama na ubia bi wa obe try say obe sabotage ya ban say na ye kaya di bum na yina yen konko yi na wo hwe ban Ejaba second term national dialogue. I think say na you be you akuma na you be kan kure woman. I think say you be makuko no mana yesama. Na wosafia it wo panelists no more obi a challenge, and that is the way it should go. Then na yan challenge again na yan point of coin password e be faso. Lemom yeah sometimes I had misinformation and misleading sometimes yeah. Okay. Bia was Juma only. Juma was here, and it would catch a fire. That's the bigger woody. The name is freer. Now, me battle the Bible, Kawun Sama, and I say, Rabbi, church, who was Juma Yuma, a bad thing, because they may be doing Mecca and for him. I'm saying, video is circulated.
Yeah, currently, cry a show.
Currently, crime a movie.
Yeah.
Now, that video is misleading. Sometimes no, Juma say Nima, you be so Janina or your Katan, only one now, only Ghanaian as only one. And number one. Number two, or Castle about 1 kilometer away, and so move pump issue, that is not true. At the night, it's a intakes, your outlets, and your intakes. Intakes, no, and the word Shulma, actually, you now cook. They site that go points no.
Okay.
Now yeah, they're recycling. And you know those two persons and they are all intakes, any outlet. And you know say, oh, give that information now. You take the right terminology, another technology. Now man from the
Razak me pacho, na botre na menti ase ye. O patro say, sa tubes mienu na e wo nsuo nom no. E twe nsuo no akọ site.
That is it.
But them pumping back. River.
Yeah, a compare a bear outlet, no, a pump a train corner. Outlet no so big them a channel who big them here. Then you can say yes.
And the outlet in a dahifa.
Outlet no side generator no, the opposite side of the pump no opposite side no. Side price na air corner. And no outlet. And the no more than can chair no be told so no here.
Razak, the wo can it is and the banisen and sunani a brown side.
That is where we need to explain for people to understand. One, sir, a pipe na a shuna are there two things. Omo mu yusu chanfan and omo to one. Number two, and omo your 5 years water sources do wanna explore it. And if any panel was not for it, you know, in na a banner for now who's in Shuna Yeshina. You don't blame the people who are also pumping it. So, you know, that is why we, you know, a buyer should say, look, say, let my we are that can find way to free. And no more we say for it, we should tackle it correctly.
Oh, okay.
When the worship, in Shuna Elbono on the cat, the fact and bar, Edna. Omo share for the thing because you should go na you factly what and from the forest yes.
Okay.
If you say this so no or no sense you know. And as or worship a good no direct. Not a banner for the one. Omo one for you can't blame them. That's one thing.
Okay.
Another issue and also security whereby Minister of Defense ever out of Okas Assembly. And also, most of the any additional
but issue by Bosso, the Minister of Defense, kind.
Yes, Minister of Defense ever can said, you call for the another illegal miners, or another small scale miners who couldn't crack on one cut away. Almost sorry, who took excavator and I took. No more control, I could do. You must at under machine massage no. That excavator no said yen two family. Excavator said track it again. Nana mona what we say a fresh one. And now I am there. And people say yes sir. It's easier to just get the person and then unfold and get him off. And you know, Sadena, cafe, and I didn't you want to Sadena oversight, so you can't hold them. It's neither here nor there because that year. No, not you two different two at the end of my door. It's easier to
Razak, we are PR with the Small Scale Miners Association, but you can't be everywhere. And to me, can say
no, me when I make defending illegality, and I'm not ready to do that. And but I'm only saying on the part of the way I can say.
But possible, sir. Obi betumi atuako nsuo no na awomache wase ababa possible.
Me a bit my possible.
Okay.
A bit my possible. Me can say no correct.
Okay.
But say it's easy because of the fact no.
Okay.
We could see that with evidence no. Nipa bitimi get to say on kwana no. I don't have to get clear. Say nipa no two of them in another. Nasa no pa uko na uto di track no na uko chia today no na si baby akora na say wo shina the person cannot defend himself because everything is fresh.
Razak, equipment na omosheshe etwa dwatum no wadwenhwe wo ho ne say
infidie na etwa dwatum no
yeah
me da say oboso no issue aye wo ye say legal small scale mining anka ye better say emfa ye ho. But a further this one because but idea yes our concern was musician women say one if you didn't yes you wanna umoko shishie no you be say amana ye tutu ya reclaimana two excavators no ye mine kwa no be betuma ya na. And you said these two questions, say you better answer there, then we should bend them. But you didn't bend, now I'm not yet to you need to reclaim those lands there. Why not say a buying NCU Sansidino? Now at least young pet operators, now buying to fuel or subsidy. Now young farmer operators, no moon great inside don't reclaim us, now buying a confiscated infidino, if you are other agencies on which we use it. And Nemo, your corner question is not by us up, say your parliament, and my year for Bobo here, up the reclamation. If you never say, no, if you never say, yes, up for this about the reclamation. That is where we, some of us, that is why can say we are not in support of the Bennett. And yes, sir, Anka, a problem. But you first distract, you cannot destroy the lady. If you go see now we start for practical so about the reclaiming that. Sometimes I had that is why I said, Anka ban in the Umunya Butre. Almost say an emergency situation. But emergency so you have illegalities and some illegalities. First of all, does the law say we should do the banning? And so you see the farmer police, you said there's minister release. Now at the end of the day, you are confiscating your farmer over here. If you go if you didn't, now at the end of the day, we don't get the results that we want because we're from Mofio. All right, we disagree, or we all agree. But must we be banning them? And on me taking at that point. But
right.
Me as a PRO, I will not support illegality. Anything that we will do to solve the problem, we should all do it.
Razak, there have been allegations, even a buyer of fighting Galamsey crowd on one in Crawford. And I Galamsey ni bi. Any idea?
I'm saying, Uti Honorable Kukufua, even at the regional dialogue, we making some brilliant submission, and that's so serious. Was I repeating the same thing? And that is where we need to know to go. Young for the past before independence, before we gain independence and came to Ghana, Ghana, from Gold Coast to Ghana, to 89. No, no. Now you been a layer one. Not for the thing you are, even after 89, Sa Coptum printed to us 7 years ago, and I never we can say. Just because the brain are developing interest in the business. No, most of my developing interest, instead of say, working with industry players, no woman that no, near Chromuquano. Do one you to me, and I'm so what by me, and I so to me, baby. You are coming as commission, which is not, or no, yes, everybody no. Omujino also, no more for so more releasing that. Now, or this as also only minding No, I don't know what people for be there mo say either to or percentage and also or tunga mo. At the end of the day, no dia. And I'm saying what percentage you are forcing the person to go and do something which is not regulated. And I'm saying what tunga man on to sika what na what tunga man and so ultimately a chemical no one sign for so he will go and do things which will not conform with the law. And you know and in the jet now some conform so if you are interested to do mining, it's not obedience you can. We are politicians, we are no, we are a security agency, we are journalists. Obedience you can. Never fuck and pass. My young because you bet my can say even as we speak, your instances a bit more academy. Even some board members almost be 8 week or digi concession fee. A whole block out. But my over 50 concessions. One day announcement that time he was even saying that what 250,000 Ghana is strategy. That's 250, some 200,000. And they said, me could just have concession we are. First of all, me never na medical career you. Secondly, I said me 250,000 back. I said me sign for so. At that point in time, where are we going? If I'm so I didn't figure out what
Razak Mebacho, also the panel a board member.
Yes.
Board member of HINFA.
Winners Commission.
Wow. No, I just concession or tongue.
One example,
right.
Do now. And you know, say yes, mining. Let's do it. Let's come to the system, study the system. Yen a business to be a bit my name. Who just had the winner vote on tongue and I think with the mark percentage. That is where the problem comes. If the problem is in there, I buy moon company for me can't buy when we are businessmen. I buy they all be the same thing. It got to a point that even a whole minister at a certain situation, also on pay the market. Meanwhile, he was interested in dealing with individuals because of any question. I buy they were doing that. They are doing that until said you bet China every Saturday. Me and my regulatory bodies, like Honorable Kokofu, EPA, and Minerals Commission. Omubeye Jumano, I am Frenchman Mayano. Then we should be now yen tea and free Saturday now for me my name Mayano. Now yen die as in some because if you are planner problem could create problem. Minas Commission coaching your friends expected. Omu coaching a pet or another friend Kuma about the patch woman. So it's a holistic thing until say you die. Now you work Jumano. At least you are telling us young Dano. A bastard is ready to give it back. Then yes, I not the 10 piano. Diano, you better someone correct. Now they got TV so. Yeah, can come on. I'm saying the advantage that you need to be there. No, now Ghana mine is here. Yeah, can meanwhile at the back of it, you know.
But Razak, you know, some men it's about 21 minutes after 9. What joining and Nnawotwe Yi now share Adom TV. We here live at Sempa 94.7. Eric here with Jay 2 minutes on this particular issue in the movie.
The menu penny ne kanya danase. What the revelation or the my?
I said revelation and you're buying way pay.
Yeah, I me there me say me wa adwene bi say si e kase nra na nya e de ntina ye to abati o
ba say mo ye ne yes wa be am be do be
ye to abati NDC because almost NDC ye corrupt almost the corruption ye campaign ye to aba me NDC MPP because almost adwuma ni Ghana and this oba no be complaining say adwuma ni wa you need not to complain to the person say your mahama pension adwuma ni o e no na wo ba be solve nti aban bi pension e bi koso aye koye nim aban we ben 5 years ni nti yenko past
no but Eric at the time nyabotre at the time mo wa aban na nsuo nani efa
na nya fenchen
nyabotre e na mo ban ni ehun se nsuo nani e
na me say
ye be kasa ye omo
bi sincere me nua no wi obekasa ye wa aban mu ne nne nsuo no epe
the value is the same.
Are you sure?
I'm in this office.
Okay, say time one near a moment of truth. Almost almost fighting galamsey so omoboa. Ye ko twifu praso. E ko kujina nso mu ye press conference. MMPP for one the counter ba say baby ne yakɔ gyina press conference and then yefunu na nani bi eda hɔ no it if board member of Minerals Commission ono say da bia meka ko ye connection man wo hɔ so oje na wo tonton on hwe nipa na wo de man capacity so obetimi ay small scale man na say illegal business or the be man no. But Honorable Kukufu Kasa no can name and shame. Honorable what they are travel. Because on the September 10th, 2018, Krata and so they are Minister for Local Government, Mamen Kanki to Ebencho, say some metropolitan, municipal, and district chief executives are said to be engaging in illegal mining, popularly referred as Galamsey. The Minister of Local Government and Rural Development, Hajia Alima Mahama, who disclosed this, said the government will soon name and sack all such appointees. Year 2018.
Source.
Ghana News Agency. So, I don't know. Local government minister will say, this is a shenaseno. Omo ye Galamsey 2018 no. And no beka kire say nche ye be name ye shame omo. Be sine. Nti anka name and shame the mo ban penso be nsi and the fatu nchan. The issue ni say we should face the facts. Omo yes small scale mining na legitimate business. They are there. Your regulatory authority to say EPA, ni Minerals Commission in the akeka ho no. Oma nipa no approval to go and operator. I was so checking no anameboa. Eno no enya Ghana fo nyina say dey say ye ne mo kohia wo table ho. Na ya ka say nkofo no mo yes small scale mining. How do we monitor them? We pay you with their taxes. So monitor them. The onye na dwuma yiye no. You can terminate it obi ana on hwe. But then fight na ye no. You classify and say small scale miners, any Galamsey yes in IPE. That is what the government is doing now. Obetina kunya so first 2 years now suspending more operations no. Omo ye legitimate business aban amom krata ye suspending it 2 years. And look at when a banks collapse and of course run them no. Because this small scale miners it involves a lot. Shebisi and no margin from the banks those days. They couldn't pay. Ebi mu. Etimedi and say aban wo say wo kun Galamsey. You should know the difference between Galamsey and small scale mining. And na unim difference and so the all small scale mining no. In shebe na was of faso ye. An wo say me nua no kan asem bia me kan. Asase ne yase no. E wo say reclaiming land no. Anyansanfo ko nwura machine na de be reclaim yase no. Okoka ne aka cho say NDC penso ye shi bi ne kosi san. We don't do ye twemu sa debate no. Enti ye besere yenim se mo che excavator na be fi amo appointees no mo chefa mo amu wiaton because mo track record ho 500 na ye munya account ye kakra na mo kwa akoto ni wuram ho no ukwache nkofo no po let them reclaim the land first.
But Eric Medase, honorable 2 minutes on this particular one.
Yes, now I come back home as a regulator. EPA ye ni mi role as a play your minister my supporting role ama okunya yesai ye your office is in a district level. Now one of the complaints in this be mo anana nipa no mpeso mu ye from a good year adwuma no onya nkrata nko beba be register no ma kire ne de esemo ye nanso obe free baby o beba nkran kuma say up and down on komra be busumi nsia on komra no na nfefo atu no edeko nti obenya krata no kra onya ba bi kra okoye adwuma nti no demotivate on the say the office ne conform ho aban penifo aman kwan say yemie offices e wo ba bi a here access see be office near all the district in the country no particularly your baby map areas are your hotspot regions Ashanti, Eastern, Western and Western North, Central and then yes Eastern about 5 in hotspot regions.
Okay.
And sana within region beyond see all hotspot districts. In TP are mapping out. I day yamranti and yamabawa neko. Some can say ye introduce uniform. Into any anbebano or say uniform we be ye regularizing your formalizing here. Company Kofi AJ Mining Company Limited. O concession no BBA or plot. Ya babe now plot to so me we now plot to so Juma wo yes, a honte and power on crata. Be an abibiki to a be a teachma, no your mount chechere. Your jow officer. I'll be monitor until a cluster of miners, Kakrabe 5 or so. You won't be about 2 officers. No more monitor, no more chere. Yes, oh, me, and omniad. When you are no we water. immediately wo officer na so report na asutwin bi a my company no. Indeed, EPA permit here the man there or chine betimi agye back. That's what the law says. That's a officer na they will call. Uko na ukoye converted. Na nso so sika na ade no ani kwaje ho. Na ye fa chire na ye ba na hu a woni adwumakuo ni nyina punishment kro no. 1 be you adi. 2 se asutwin bi ba unsa beka bi. Eno ye 1. Afa ya map out. Nsuansu aseye ne nsase asese de JK. A comprehensive effort. Na mpempi ye can reclamation a. Na nipa ne bebre adwen on say ye backfilling. No kwa backfilling che say ye can etiagu amenanum. No. Baby bebre wo ho a EPA ye call back. Baby ankofo so ma ye reclamation nyina. If say yan call back ankwohwe a some 5-10 years to come no. Asase ne betiakom bebu agum. Amenu so kra ye so dangerous. Be na ko yi maame abna mansa. Na akoye ne banchi fuo so afi da kure be na atiagu de eye ne se esese edikan de abogu ase abo egu asase na se na stabilize ase no afi na ne ewani no gravel na mse friend bedding soils bibi eno nso so ye de agu so ansa na top soil ya the top soil no se oho adwumadie no ubedi a wo ba be open pit no opa any top soil na no support to vegetation no egu ba bi ye na afi watuwe nti e ba sa o reclaim a wo de abo no ko edika akofom wo de gravels na egu na the top soil na san say ye ne kitikiti nyina nti no top soil no any we num nyina di afra ba ye wo alternative awo ho for top soil bi ne composting bi ne niama hodo a cocoa husky any adi nyina EPA be boabo ni nyina no ne aye composting ti be bi a top soil ne ye loose no ye weak no e betimi di nyina afra na ya ye ne ya dua nua no wo so na no bae enom ne ade na important one aspect EPA ye ne third party companies ebeyen say reclamation ye de mawa ye ma contract na ye say wo be kata amena nso sensuo na se atima ye be ube fa nipa na wo eho na no enti nipa na omu ekọ galamsey o area ho no piti no omu na eso employee wo
okay
now we streamline sika bia ombenya no ho nya sa no ombenya ne ha ne mu ma se atime mu omu nya ntiase no mu tiase se ha many dua eyeye kese a ye nua menko a na fe ye invite Kofi Agye palm oil bikura na owie school kura na adwuma kuro nyanya nipa be mienu miensa etimi kon mu bom na agri business no ya mama be small scale oil palm producing no na chese mo ye nti ye comprehensive program
honorable medase Eric Kwame Jamie ebuzia for na watch dwumade na so ya call for a quick commercial break e ba back e beto us stay tuned. So welcome back. Now watch Jumedi na Agusa. We share with you live at Sempa 94.7 FM. Aha, Adom TV. Me ndi kwesi Sempa. Ye nua journalist with City FM. Caleb Koda. Na watch ye twemo yi. Ne ho kan kakra our national security for nsem. No fi mu fi ye no edien e na okan ye nkotie ni narration afi enchiko.
Well, like, how did I get in there? Forced entry or something like that. So then they take me to the police post where we met DSP Azugu. By this time, the gentleman in plain clothes had gone ahead of us to tell everybody that I had come there, I had breached the protocols, and I was trying to cause them some chaos and trouble. So all the police officers there became very agitated and aggressive towards me.
So the way he reported what you were doing got them angry?
Yes, infuriated. And so they took me to a smaller office. I showed them my ID card to tell them that, look, I'm from City. I agree. I shouldn't have taken them. Let's delete it and please let me go. But they wouldn't. They took me to see Azugo. I showed him my ID card. He said, who are you from? I said, City. Who do you know? I said, Richard Mensah. Then he called Richard. I didn't even give Richard's number. He called OJ and So by the time he spoke to OJ, in my mind, then it was going to be sorted. By this time, they had taken my phone and they were looking through my chats. And they found out that I had sent photos to Zoe. That is when the gentleman started chatting Zoe as though I was the one talking to him. So around this time, they said, take a statement. They pushed me, I sat on a chair, they slapped me from the back, and they were...
Which of the people are you talking about?
The police officers. These are men in uniform. Some were bearded, they had guns.
Did you see any names?
Masks. Unfortunately, no, but I heard names like Osei and Owusu. Those are the names that I heard. So then...
And this is still in the small
This is still
office,
in small office, very close
Azugu's
to
office, near the mango
office.
tree.
Yes. So I saw a very elderly policeman. He looks like the traditional policeman you see, because these were younger, with beard, more brazen. I was trying to appeal to them that I've worked with police before. I've heard, just please sort of people out to them. By this time they had beaten him like, oh, my boy make a cry. But they was just still slapping me from the back. You'd be talking to another one, then someone would just come and slap you from the back, and you feel dizzy at once. And it's like, it was so fast.
In that same space?
In that same space.
At this point, had they handcuffed you?
At this point, they had handcuffed me, and every now and again, one will come and press it harder so that I feel the head. I was so thirsty. One guy came in, he was like, oh, Caleb, then he got me water. Even drinking the water was difficult.
Because of the way the handcuff was. Did you speak to Azugu?
Yeah, after he spoke to OJ, he didn't deal with me much. He was very angry because the guy had really, really worked him up, and he was so sure that I was just there to cause mayhem for them.
Well, I was Caleb Koda, the narration, I don't know, according to him, the way Omobono, a Tocha Kakra, national security, especially the SP Azugu office, way and a course. Eric Awajay.
Just a Kwame na dia ompio.
Eric Kwame. Debi amede ya wato.
Medase central for the mama yako nyina na menia Caleb ono so say ono na age de mu eden akofa we aba. Ono so e man kafra, but me are very disappointed e wo GG mu president ni mu pa.
Yes, what be patch.
Ni din ni yesen.
I felt money.
I patch.
I said by the time the no Wokumasi information when I was scanty.
It was scanty,
you know.
Now so when you say more ethics no. Obeka say was when you accurate information and so wakasa. In this more president na asem si on na be kan bia mamo no. Say information ni scanty nti wayi boy nama. But obedu nkran no nya accurate information nti he is now rendering unqualified apology. Okobi ma monto abantia no omoamo. Yes, you see, if you're a leader in times of difficulties, be there for your people. What am I saying? Where you mama asem na ato abrantie no asefem emu erem eya nti wo pani a wo fie mpo na wo na wo behwa ama abotuchere se abotoye mu aba no wo no be ka kire se ntrofo na omu nyina papa ne wo se de kalebie no wanya de wa run no down uwie ya wasen aba abonten se afi ne wanya accurate information ba wo fa mo amo ethics na eno nso kire se wo ka asem a wo se wonya accurate information se wakasa enti misremo media for mo hwe mo next election mo nto abantia no omo such a leader asem to obekwele back so the apology na hu hia waka wie ebiem national security for I have a document with me here what the
statement am we
that we dey no a wo hwe krata ye kutame ya efi 2018 ba and central for bronco an nti wo dey okra bia obetimi abobo bi we se mo amonipa nye Latif yebo no on March 27, 2018. Another one, February 27, 2017, Kotoko Express, almost a football, ya the sign Kobon Sempioni wo. 5th March 2017, and also Olympics was a greater Accra higher House of Folk, and also almost sign Kobo bi wo. March 6, Soldier Force Obon Sempioni, 2017. 27th March 2017. and also take FM reporter Kumasi Yabono. TV3 July 2nd 2017 Yabo camera for no so be wo. A does be brave. So the question is why? It is our leader bit is over ya me say monto abantia na ba obeko biemia. Yabo na yebebo mu de bia. And the issue is enya mon centrofo yanka ye politicians na yebebo o man say top. You know. Me metena ha as a young politician made intro. Because a lot of nyama ni bia ye no. Yet is a more ba na ye ho ada ye ho so. Nti if these people ye see omo kwanse ye mo nyi omo adwuma. What they granted seminua no de na oye na bia na enye. O temasepa. It is a de na oye na enya. Na wachi no mpo wo wadwuma mu ankasa. O de na ko officer. E bro be na ye dem na wakwa akofa ne phone. What they chat Zoe. Just say what's invading the privacy. Who gave them that audacity say watch you be obetimi afa ne phone so they chat you be. What sort of security are we operating in this country? And you see, your politicians, we are the major cause of this. Obekwa national security no. Obi ni nimni din twere na yama ne gota adan ya no ye party guide ma pani bi nti yaba ono national security no pe. Na omoto osebe nsemfo no omudi. Look at the statement they brought out. What kind of statement no? O share document no so I say actually confidential.
Yeah.
Nti confidential mo de ba bonte no does it make sense? I have copy here. Me copy on my phone. First thing, you actually confidential. Most of them are public. Now we are working catch them training. Be say baby, I know jina na honey man no. Untimi mfa ma public. Na mo am letterhead kura mo say confidential no. Mo de krata to so about nsem ato so about monty. Are they serious there? Oh, akwa say national security turning into hoodlums in this country because every dirty operation be omo na eye. And politicians now near created this problem. What they are be more dress on Modigo. But okwa amana ho do bi to say US ni UK na ye compare na ye di nipa enim yansa enim de and the national security because they gather intel for the nation. San kofo no mugu national security o mabodwe root mine for no mugu no. Wan na adwene won tim so obetimi aboy ho ban. It pains me a lot. Jesus, and national security need to me pay. Now or not the go to born how can I say I'm a national security officer? Who will be why? Wona and ka won share uniform obetimi akwotena baby anytime and komo obi edi udibi you gather information ni akọ process na de was empenim for your maye no ono di kan duru ha oje lomo two tota na wayi ne go tattoo table no so adan am your national security officer and so what meboa
etio
Mrs. Sunyane akwa bi yensamfun bi kire me udu University of Energy a me taxi meja ko me nto kai bi me te pay na driver na confused. I'm say he should relax. Into ko gina run about no say wan akwa ne bi gina nanim. Oba na me catch driver so rolling the glass na go so. No rolling course ro. To ba no obo pem. No say o mi na me see form. Na me say why? O say obo sare na ba na akwa na hu ana. Na me say now run about now we be try ko ha na akwa ni di wanim. Nti nka o ntwa nko ha. Na wakotene wanim ha ba because of you na say. O be driver na bo no. Do you know who I am? A national and so what? Now dressing. These people. So look at what they did to your colleague. And yet Kroma no Krenianka. Azugui, Ura your call. I was so commissioner, no intimate expressing was okay. I have portion of the report here, remember? Now what now? One my year molest you be best say Pentecost of bamboo. Caleb sending Pentecost of and I want it. Offer I was a commission reports na is it
recommendation
yeah report
paper they are in our kind
recommendation on the
recommendation okay
paragraph 8.33 or say the commission recommend the immediate removal of DSP Samuel Kojo Azugu from the command responsibility at the Ministry of National Security given his failure to appropriately command and control the SWAT team of which he had changed during the operation at the Labaoleshi school. Now, government response per the white paper. Now say the commission takes note of the commission's recommendation in paragraph 8.33 on page 58 of the report and refer the recommendation to the Inspector General of Police for his consideration. So Azugu now take national security na kasa no munim so a problem. He himself is very problematic. Sa Azugu na facilitate ayawa so yakototo amanfo to prepare amanfo. Azugu kroya o sign to ye so had not be this issue amekra na minim so that so hye. Enti mampeni Akufo-Addo say me ka kire wo ne dey very careful. Man, why politics are check? Onya wo be zam sisi a. Because they see what ayawa so no. Hwa ho hare o de power commission say yen hwehwe nsemu. Commission report ba hwe kasa o kan ye. Action men no take here. Had it not be this, now him say Azugu na o create mesa. Say him before Professor Henry Tamenso Bonsumo tena say. Ede adwene ba ye no. Nka oda so hye. Granted, watch me nua no. Wo say baby a o film na wrong. The only avenue ya obetimi answer obe processing it to court. So I invade your privacy. Mo na mo kan na mebo. Nti so obi a invade your privacy a. O the wrong agunensa. Just listening to this so osi nsuo mpo na ye de man no ntimi mfa cap ne hye na no asempa me kan sa na bi simple man to wada yesu ni mo wu a hwe na hwe kale body yo de ti hoi na ye born attacking from behind. No, does it make sense? Me share ni video no baako osi edu ba bi no otie nkomo na baako busa ne se oye di eni.
Yes, we are
baako se oye igweni. Nti ote ya na ombiso no se da bi oye fantini.
Cape Coast.
Ena Cape Coast. Ena baako no ogino ah yeso dem fantifo nke ente sa. Meaning say omo ba no na omo conclude say oye igweni. Chese igwefo na ye wicked people in the country. Because aban we bet na aban mu no. Kwanya o watu nani te asiye ni enwa igwefo so you are aware. Nti ene Caleb ne life nti no kra no deny ne tribe. It in the presence of national security now be deny our tribe. Some me there be a metafidi so amebo mi krom di. Ya kwachim baby na ehwe mani ase akwa obese bunu ni. Me say there be me free bunu because of assembly our kanti. That is not fair. So the national security minister Owura Kandapa or one of the politicians in this country may respect and I won't lie. Or started ya che on ten on those things no. On fan in 90 form. Now you send the chaff. No mugu national security and just say was a TWF one year do omoko. Huh? And just a party hoodlums. Delta Force, the Invincible Forces, never saw national security. Just last week. No over. Oko Kumasi this week. Vigilante ya mampeni catch Ghana for say the Vigilante Act haban. What is said just last week? Delta Force we sign kokoso our regional coordinating council bi. Emma Shanti regional minister Babontin say one di onim. Nyama mpani na so wagu vigilante. Because Costa FM online, I read TV3, they all published. But they are denying them. You see, me dey say pataku kwoto ne ba na oye na de ne be fia. Or we mo na e wo ho ni nyina wi a automatically obeche wawe. And you use these guys to torment people, innocent souls. During the election, ya kumbi mo kwa. Enti wona na kwa pa no say duro so. So me dey adesede am dey beto ye nyina ye nim ne say national security ye ma value ye nko ho kakra. Oh, masa. You say we know the guys. Go omo dey go tana na hi omo. Ade na ye dey boy ha no. Onya dey boy ne ha no tra boya ba no yi to table so pam. Owie on gada intel bia na omo drive anyhow. Na no galam say a year say e kwache national security for bi obusha. Omo aso ba abontin se enye no kre no mboa no kre we know sa gota ne mu uniform na mo de kodi bone waya was nkofo ni ya wanfa sa V8 na security numbers na bobo no mo nya wanfa. It is under President Akufo-Addo and an national security e wo animonyam e wo powers even than the police, even than the military. Okofa langas for also mo national security for into share police ni omu no. Saban we person him say national security for chief police for obo de bia we awe. Aban we person what say obi akobo kro no free here yes o Flagstaff House or national security operative. Aban we person na ye to aba obete yes obi atumtu akunipa ablekumo say hidie adanya or Flagstaff or national security. So there should be a proper molder ye de be select anyansafo. Ama omo agada intel de ama oman no. Nye say bi erikeje asom party a cha ntino NDC aba power. Na ye de me akot na bi a GMPC meninim die bia. Do you think of the country? No, make ramenko. Me nko gu me ho anima because I know say me bia me capacity no me ni me meeting there na ahwe first. Mo pay bibia my boys na. Mo pay bibi mo fine. They supported the party. They did all dirty work for the party. Good. But dan say o man no baby e hi o man no pa. You see, eno ano no you deserve say nkofo we. Omo na national security. E be den again for MA headquarters and some intelligence. And some more so mo koto. Wo de ya hwe mo appearance. Me de minim bebre pa o. Ebi mo sen ahyehye, omo dressing kranye. Chese wo hu se nkofo the criminals. And so they don't respect the state security. That is my problem. Nti ene se wo hu se soldier ni police ni na ma. The also national security ono kro ni ne din twere no on the command omo. Election issue na see bandana. I was there for 2 weeks. The Yekumi small boy Silas no. The now no or command the soldiers no. Also a national security ni. Jordan Kwana no PMP ni ni aketwa. On ye che na police for ne AK47 gu ne ka mu a omoje ya nkosi aga no. So ono na onko training bia no because ne party ne wa ban mu. Oye commander. Ema soldier ni na wakọ adwuma 20 years. Nti ewia na yakoble mu se police for ne nye omadwuma ye. I have a police COP bi Adam for. Dey bia me ne kasa. O say Eric. Of late they recruit na area no. We can't take shin kro bi ntiase o. Attention normal here tease now I say just they don't know. They won't recruit the proper people to work for the nation because of their partisan interest. Then at the end of the day, I was 7 minutes be banan kwofo ni nekusi ano ni yantimu a na me ne wa betena ha. He say why am expect? 7 minutes of kokofu ya metra adwene ne nkyere ha e beso. The hoodlums are there as national security operators.
That's Eric Awaj. I don't know, mommy.
Yeah, I don't know the issue.
Okay, Oko.
Any for fatal no. Of am menchiro mka.
No. Me person host no. No. What no you are moderating.
Oko national security for us actually now I procure vehicles bia I will watch in UC. And no could take a photograph of, those vehicles. So they be I bet me about one thing here bisa questions. Into your honor mukoche and say where security zone. And they develop into this.
Okay. So a trespassing called security zone.
Our security zone.
And now where security zone?
We need to do a second story.
The security zone. No, security zone.
Or trespassing called
security zone.
Not trespassing.
Say a trespass or finding itself in a security zone.
And ye allowed.
Na me ni hobby. At the end of the day, me name say our security zone.
Enti na ye se uni hobby na o comment ya fa asem ho a na wa ma allowance kakra me na me ni hobby me ntie
but ben narrating a story
one person narrating in court enti ba ko fo asem na emfa mu ya I do not doubt him kra but in principle yentie ba ko fo ke ba yi nka be tie reke nko anu aja
nti wonjin this or mo born asum sana patch
no I'm not saying so
say wonjin this or mo go na handcuff
no say matter no be kokota evidence will be adduced to
but
that
honorable kasa mo need the video at the time amo call City FM na handcuff e go guy
me doubt to cry but me chese ye person chese asemaba Ihiyama interrogation enomniade. Ihiyama say ye beka. Ama na babontin. Obi a be hunu se eye koyi ana ankoyi. But to get conclusions and say be run down a whole national security apparatus, it's unfair. Very, very unfair. In every aspect, you may get 1 or 2 nuts. Omu enyo medjuma senia except I know. Well, yes, central for more when you're perfect. You want central for be organa, they can't read. I can tell you.
No.
I'm telling you for a fact.
And multimedia.
There's something come multimedia. Missing central for. And I'm saying,
okay.
So the jurisdiction is why.
Okay.
What you say? Son, I mean, what me and Casaman profession lawyers and nominee, your lawyers be bria. Who your medical doctors, qualified, professionals, all right. But who call that career appraiser? When him teacher for fairly simple appraiser exams. So human institution we are talking about, there's no perfection. I sympathize with the young man, seriously. Serious, at no cost, at all costs. To say the Erica, simple wafum, wa trespass, wa ABBR. There are laid down regulations to follow. That one I agree, perfect. Enti acting ultra vires, and I yeah, the amena bro, baby, mrama kwankudru. It's not the best. Ono coming in no, bia when she keep permission, wafum wabad. Enti mona momo hona wafum no does not give you the guarantee or the authority to molest him. But the here say issues say ba we interrogate and then we pick lessons from to see. And opaya minim money. Minim ni obe contesting our sponsor no.
Oh, offer say.
Oh, some sponsor obi am na be contest
Dabi o me say or baby mo montum.
And I mean to sponsor obi you have somebody in mind. Meba. You have somebody in mind. And now you are inviting somebody to treat.
No, they should contest.
Somebody who will be invitation to treat. Who to a man will be say why are ready to support that person into no contest president. But unfortunately for you and I, you can't be. Thank you.
I'm campaign.
Inti, your campaign, a man no. Who is there? Yes, but the point should be made. And Chay is a sanity and pa said the Ekening now, which of course I have no doubt. And it has happened and happened and happened in Ghana, world over, and no other. We are seeing it happened. Most of the time, Central War becomes an object of manhandling and mishandling. Because of me proximity with media, I feel so free and comfortable within Central War. And indeed, you may have good ideas, you may have everything. In Central War, and now one projected. We image in one same kind of crap. And we need in Central for as much. Say, city for okay, me now for pa. We cry, my say Monday they will come to office. So I sympathize with the young man. My heart goes out for him. It's a sanity, which of course, untimitra kontumpu. And Chay. Now I know my uncle at National Security. I know.
But the recommendation by then are still DSP as a good associate.
That's the question you have to ask. The questioner, legitimate question you have to ask. But it does not necessarily give anybody a license to say you run down national security as an apparatus, an institution. State institutions are bound to be, a friend say, protected. Now, you do only. Now, some from so bemwa, yansi chimuni yanka. Met me about Naha can EPA as some fair for the dead, but does not mean, say, you need Bakumi and Ubi Omoa, if you make my answer.
And I'm about to make that say, Lawyer Henry, Quabnapo, EPA.
Now they say, what was my house
or buy? Eric Kwame,
catch a brad to Mamma, all rule, Mamma,
or family chairman, sister, Medono Pie, a friend and Nana. Mini Ababa Coupe, and what fast say, no, yeah. I'm also more a student to University of Energy.
Mate. A very special happy birthday and comma Eileen Abna Dramina Jew or Alcid Academy. And when you're 9 years, happy birthday if you teacher, say Elvis and Pabinho. And we see down come on production team, cameraman, it has to be brave. So we share now what you do. Now we see you Sempa 94.7. We didn't Sempa. Good morning.